Hello and welcome to Icewind Dale 2 installation setup. So first you will have to install the original Baldur's Gate 2 game. So we will do just that. Uh, the version from GOG should be just what do you need. If you have DVD or CD version, it needs to be installed with expansion pack Throne of Ball and patched to the uh, patch number 26498. Now, if you don't know how to get the original legally Baldur's Gate 2, check my other video where I provide the tip. Now, so the installation is about to conclude, and we will have to do the same with the Icewind Dale 2, which I also have of the GOG. But if you have the original version CD or DVD, it needs to be patched to version 2.01. So options, let's go. This should be installed even faster. And once that's done, we will move to step number 3. All right, step number 3, just in a second. All right, exit the installation, and now we will download the Baldur Dash fix pack. So copy the link that's provided in the description, and it happens to be this fix pack right here, the first one. So click on that and download the fix pack. Once that's done, go to the download folder. Now at this point you should have WinRAR or something to extract these files with. Click on the file, extract to your Baldur's Gate 2 installation folder. So it's here, just like this. Then we go to our Baldur's Gate 2 installation folder and check this new file, BG2 Throne of Ball fix pack 112.exe. So double click and go through this vintage installation process. OK, and start. We don't wish to see README, and you are fine. Now we go to download this IWD2 version 35.exe. So let's copy this link. And it's the last one, the version 35. So click on that, download. And now double click this file and extract that into your Icewind Dale 2 installation folder. Install just like that. And now here's a bit tricky part. So we go to Icewind Dale 2 installation folder. We go to this IWD2 folder. Then we go and click on this configuration, right click and open with. I prefer the Wordpad, but you can use the Notepad too. Open this file. And what we need to do now is to, in the source, we need to put installation path to our, where we have installed the Baldur's Gate 2. So the way I like to do this is to go to Baldur's Gate 2 installation folder, right click on this, copy address as a text, and then we simply copy this over here. You have to be careful not to delete the tildes or anything you don't want to delete. And then we do the same for the Icewind Dale 2 installation path. So again, copy as a text. And a paste. Everything looks super Good. There seems to be space. Let's press this. So double check again, save, and exit the file. And now you will click on this file IWD2.exe and double click. Now the installation of Icewind Dale 2 will run. It will not run for too long. And once they're done, it will terminate itself just like this. And we go to Icewind 2 ini file, which is right here. Double click that. And to game options, we will add cheats 1 to enable cheats, which are necessary. All right, so it's a paste it here, just like that. And save the game, or save the file exit. All right, now you can do to configuration file and just configure this to your heart's desire. I like to do this. The cheat console should be enabled, and you can try to get some higher resolution modes. All right, so that's done. And now we will run this Icewind Dale 2.exe launcher of the game. And typically for me, what happens is that the game kind of freezes and does nothing. So either we might try to be patient, or if you are not patient, then I press like window key tab and right click this and close the window, close the program, don't tell anybody about that, and try to double click it again. And if we trust in our lucky star that now it will launch without any issues. So it really should. All right, now we are in the game. It will literally shoot my head off the ground. All right, we are in a game, so you press a new game, create what character you want to play. So you have here all these options of Icewind Dale, like you have a drow or some tiefling and whatnot. So, or even, I don't know, if you prefer like a gnome. You have here the deep gnome or rock gnome. Or I guess even for these dwarfs, you have something like gold dwarf. And for halfling, you have all these. So we create, I don't know, wild elf, who's barbarian, alignment. Choose what you will to your heart's desire. Okay, appearance just like that. You can check here some voice. And press the finish and done. Now that you're done, you have to talk to this guy over here, the Edgull, and choose this dialog option. Where can I find them? No, I have the game without sound because it's just to allow when you launch it, and it would blast your head off if you're on headphones. But other than that, the sounds work just fine. You now have to went through the John Arnick sequence, and we will. Well, the game is completable, but there are two critical bugs that you have to deal with in principle. First is related to NPCs joining your party, and second is related to being stuck in a dream sequence where you just cannot leave a dream sequence by conventional means, so you have to teleport yourself out of there by using the console commands. Also over here you start on a level 1, which I don't find issue with, but canonically, if you will, you start on a level 4 because if you care for the story and what happened before, that's how it should be. Now we see that our old friend will come to help us. And hey, me, it's Imoen. Alright, and we will now see the critical bug related to adding NPC to your party. So we click on that and see that it's pretty weird. So now we go to this character arbitration screen or record and press export. Call it Imoen and export her as Imoen. Now we go back to a game and press C as a character, the key C, and go modify characters, press on Imoen and delete her. And now create characters, import the Imoen, and by some strange magic, leave the voice NPC as it is. It's her voice. And now by some strange magic, we will get the fully functional Imoen in our party with the banter. Or if you eventually add another companions, they will have their quests and romances and whatnot. So you can see that she's now Rogue Transmuter multiclass, and we don't see the button for casting spells. So what will you do is to, for instance, right click the star and choose the 3 stars with the moon, and now she will be capable of just using the magic. Now we will repeat the same process for, I don't know, Jahira joining the group. So it's the same thing. All right. She will recap what happened. Here she is. So again broken. So you go again to this character record, export her as a Jahira, and then press C as a character, modify characters, delete her, and now import Jahira. And you have to do this with every character, otherwise the game will crash. Alright. So that pertains to this bug with NPC joining you. It's kind of easy to fix, and you get full working Jahira with her fighter droid abilities and the Icewind Dale 2 spells. So let's save the game over here. Now the more annoying bug. I will restart the game for that to showcase and import some saves from the version I actually use. Traits. And go back into the game by double click. Oh, I forgot how to add the right or canonically right, if you will, amount of experiments points on your created character, because I assume you don't want to start on a level 1. So we will do just that. So how to call in console? It's you have to press Ctrl and tab, Control tab, and here you have a console. And now we go simply for this. I'll copy this one, copy, then go back into game. Select the guy who you want to set. So that's your main one. And press enter. Now he levels up to level 4, not to be lagging behind of these others. Alright. And now what pertains to the other critical bug. So we will say we will load some other save, and here I'm being stuck in a dream sequence. And you cannot leave out of there just manually. So what you will have to do is to again enable first of all, let me disable this. You have to select all your party members to teleport them all. And then you need to go with this. Ctrl Alt Delete, move to area, and this one. But more on these areas later because they were recoded. So they're not what you are used to, maybe. So we will again copy it right there, press enter, and unpause the game, or press enter, get rid of this, and pause the game. And we will be, in this particular case, teleported to slums directly. So what I like to do, we can, alright, all these. What I like to do is when I get stuck in a dream sequence to spam the rest button. So we get all 3 at once, and then teleport to the slums back, and then continue playing the game. So I don't have to bother with it on 3 separate occasions. Alright, so now they're annoying us. The Misk will get his Umar Hills reminder. And this, I assume the same will be with Nalia. So it's a good showcase that all of this works. And also Anoman will have this Dead Sister event. Alright. We can reunite our group. And that's the other critical bug that we just solved to teleport out of the dream sequence. Other than that, the game is completable. Obviously, it's a different system than the vanilla Baldur's Gate 2. So, and it's also made by a guy who made the Tactics mod, which is notorious for increased difficulty. So if you're searching for fresh Baldur's Gate 2 experiments that will also be somewhat challenging, well, then this is a good choice, I would say. Other than that, let's leave the game. And there's a couple of more things I want to tell about. So this is the guide made for the Icewind Dale 2, made by some guy. So you will check that out. It's right here. Icewind Dale 2 Wolfthrow by Dave Millward. So we download that. And it's rather detailed guide how to get through the game. You see it has 100 pages. there's the installation instructions and whatnot, but it also contains the solutions to these bug fixes. For instance, here he gets into this dream sequence and he cannot leave the place. So here you have the solution what to do, but to my dislike, they don't they don't provide you with pre-selected areas, so you can escape wherever you want to, or at least somewhere, because what they did is to change the coding of the areas. So we will go into here, this file, then we go to errors, and now we open the area with a Notepad. And here you see how the various areas were recoded. So I guess you will have to find the name of if you want to teleport yourself to some particular area, you will have to find the original area code for that, and then what it was changed under this version. So for instance, this R00122026, which was slums, was originally area 0400 in original game. All right, that's probably all I wanted to talk about. These all tips should allow you to finish the game, and I hope you will have no other issues. If you have some other issues, and you have NVIDIA control panel, let's try to play around with this. I have it set up as it is right here. It's probably not the resolution we use. Yeah, this is the more like a current one. And aspect ratio on GPU, that's it. If you have some trouble, try to override this or do it on a display. I have no such issues. All right, so I hope it will inspire you to check this out, and hopefully you will not run into some troubles. So thanks for watching, and bye.